So what happened was I loaded in. I could see that the map hadn't loaded yet, right? So I started walking forwards, and apparently that was a mistake because I was still just standing there. And when I walked forwards, I just walked off. Oh, I had it and I lost it. Nope. That's a big old nope. Still says bitrate unstable. Nope. Yeah, there are a lot of bloodstains. Nope. The bitrate will improve. It's just my internet. I found actually on my other character there is a voice that's funnier than this voice, and I think it's aged female 1. Whenever you get damaged, it's just ah. Nope. Nope. Failed the easiest part. Yeah, Comcast got hands. I just want to see what happens, dude. I'm so curious. I'm just procrastinating killing the boss normally, like usual. Surely this is easier than Millennia. Like, Millennia has 2 phases, too. You can tell there's a message, like, where you're definitely dead. Aw. Yeah, here, I'll touch the bloodstains every opportunity I get. Oh, he made it, and then he fell. I refreshed my browser and things seem better now. No, it was 100% my end, Comcast. The upload was bad, not your download. It seems to have stabilized on my end. This is just something that happens routinely in my area. Stable internet connection? What's that? The entire city loses internet periodically for no reason. Yeah, there are some items in the game that give health on kill, and I'm pretty sure. So the talisman that gives you health on kill does not work with bloodstains. I tested it, but I think there are some items that work. Snake? Snake. Naki. I wonder what someone will think if they see my bloodstain. Look at this dude. Yeah, I'm not actually gonna skip the boss. I just want to see what happens when you do this. Imagine going like, you know, 10 hours or whatever the... It's not 10 hours. I actually made it and then fell off. 30 minutes into the speedrun, and you do this and you just fail like 3 times in a row, and it's like, well, gotta start the speedrun over. I just want to see... I tried to show what happened when I did it last time, but my internet died at the exact moment that I jumped off and died. So... now I gotta do it again. I hope my internet doesn't die again. Nope. No, I totally stuck the landing. It's just after I stuck the landing, my finger was still on the stick. 'Cause I was anxious about it. So, like, I stuck the landing and then I walked off. That, though, I think, was not me walking off. I will get this. It's not this difficult. I've done it twice. Oh. Nope. What other sound effects can I use when I fall to my death? Do I have this still? I have that. This isn't really a death sound, but it's just so useful. The Wilhelm scream? Absolutely not. I refuse. What a guy. It's a very twitchy movement. Aw, that was very close. Nope. I also have...
Oh no!
I should play that before I fall.
Oh no!
Yeah, all the bloodstains made it slippery. So long, Gay Bowser. Oh, my favorite. My favorite is, Super Mario Galaxy. I heard that death sound like 100 times in a row in one session. It's really funny.
Nice.
Aw. If only you could crouch jump. Aw. Wait. I failed. What happens if I save and quit here? I have the sound effect, but I don't have it set up on the soundboard. Yeah, see, this happens, but the... Oh, it did put me up here. Excellent. So what am I supposed to do once I'm here? Supposed to walk into this while saving and quitting? And then, while I load in, should I walk forwards? The stream delay is like 20 seconds. I'm holding sprint and forward. Nope, I just fell off. Like, there's still just a wall. Clearly, I'm not doing it right. I found more success with the sprinting. You dropped off the ledge and ran through the fog gate? Oh, if that's how you're supposed to do it. That's a lot easier than trying to clip through geometry. I was running into the pillar, and then I slid forward. So, like, literally, I was sprinting against it, but I was at an angle, so I just did that and fell off the railing. Like, it didn't... I didn't clip through it at all. It was completely useless. That's what happened last time, too, by the way, is the time that the stream died, I was walking this way, and I just slid off to the right and fell. So now that I know that you're supposed to actually go through the fog gate before it loads, instead of trying to walk through the stone... That seems a lot more plausible to me that just the fog gate hasn't loaded in. Do you think maybe it's easier to try to land there where the message is? Oh. Nope. Perhaps my computer is simply too powerful. I was already running when it loaded. I was holding the button and the input worked. So that extra 1 frame of me running, not gonna save me very much time. I don't see why that would be necessary for it to work. Do I have to Alt F4 while I'm sprinting? Because I don't think I can hit all those buttons at the same time. Boss when? As soon as I figure out how to do this stupid... I just want to see what happens. I've done the trick 3 times now and it hasn't worked for me. Straight up missed the jump. Yes, I haven't seen any videos. I just know from all these bloodstains that this is the strat. That was an amazing jump. That was, my sister was playing Super Mario Galaxy and dying to the lava like 100 times in a row while I was in the room doing something else. So, like, I think I was watching YouTube or something, and then just 10 feet away. 10 seconds later. Are you already sprinting left when you close the game? Is that necessary for the trick? Pack up my safe. That might be faster. Aww. There's no way his weapon has any influence on whether or not this works. He was not running left before he reloaded. Yeah, that's what I assumed. Aww. I can see it, but I don't wanna. And now we back up save. Alright, I have a backup of the save. I'm holding B and up left stick. See, I just... Aha! So we're in, and it didn't trigger the boss. He kinda just standing there. Can I... Aww. Okay, so, what can we get away with in this state? If I save and quit now, am I still in the arena? Weak foe. It's not a weak foe. Okay. So I'm scared to hit him because it feels like he'll attack me. Nope. It just shows his normal health bar. Look how hard it would be to kill him normally. Bunga bunga. Oh. I think I made a mistake. I think that was a mistake. Nope. He's fine. Okay, now the question is, what happens in phase 2? Cutscene.
That will be all. Thou didst me good service, Siraj.
So fucking metal, dude. Why does he kill it lore-wise? It was siphoning off his berserk aggression was the entire reason he had it. So that was, he's removed his limit. Very anime.
Now I fight as Hoarah-Loux. Warrior!
I expect him to smack me in one hit, by the way. Yup. Did not make the fight any easier. Except now there's no music. Yeah, just kill me, bro. Did not make the fight any easier. Does he transition at half if you do the fight normally? Everyone told me it was 2 full health bars. They lied to me. I knew I should have just done the fight normally. Do I want to get one of these in for free? Oh, I didn't go far enough. That's so sad. Yeah, just this run's done. Alright, I need more poo-poo. Yeah, Elden Beast and Radagon both have crazy high holy res. That's why I'm using things that aren't holy damage. You can go to Elden Beast skipping him. Not that I saw. The fog gate was still there. Need more poo-poo. It's not necessarily that Elden Beast is weak to freeze, it's that freeze gives everything minus 20% damage reduction, and Hoarfrost Stomp before the nerf was really, really, really good. Alright, time to optimally find the best poo-poo farming spot. One poo-poo, which gave me 2. There's no way that all the best spots are on the road, right? Poo-poo-poo. 3 poo-poo. 4 poo-poo. Where would more poo-poo be found? One. That would be useful if I ever buffed my weapons. Hello, Big Bear. So I'm told that these guys have the most poise out of everything in the game. They literally never get staggered. And I'm pretty sure they outrun my horse. Which is absolutely terrifying. So if he chooses to do one of his sprint attacks, I'm basically dead. Because the only reason he hasn't caught up with me is because he's doing an attack that has a wind-up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Bear 2, Electric Boogaloo. All of this so I can throw that poo-poo at the Elden Lord. Okay, let's see. Poo-poo here. Poo-poo. 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 Any more over here? Maybe the bears drop it? He dropped nothing. I killed bear for no reason. I just wanted his poo-poo. Okay, that's enough pots. Yeah, this is very ape. I throw poo-poo at the final boss. Fourth to final boss. Get close enough, use Black Blade. Is he gonna use his jump move? Because I rely on that for the fetid pot. He's not gonna use his jump move. I think I can just throw it. Aw. I can't believe that missed. Oh. Okay, now Lightning Spear? Oh, I rolled. I swear I rolled. He seems to be really calm when you do this strat. Like, he doesn't attack nearly as often when you do this. You'd think learning the fight would be faster, but I can't make literally a single mistake. Oh, you can see a phantom of someone getting Horalud. That's really funny. Oh, why did he do that move now? Made me waste a poo-poo. Now he's rotted and toxic. Now he's Angie. Man. Arena-wide AoE. On a move that I didn't expect. Okay, I think the Toxic is worth doing, because it's really easy to farm. Maybe I should conserve the Rot Pots. Because these are annoying to farm for. Yeah, I've never gotten him into that phase enough times to learn the fight, actually. I beat him the first time with the shield, which meant I needed to do nothing whatsoever. I wonder if I can cheese him with the Ancient Dragon Lightning Strike. So I can do this to get him mad. Missed. You love to see it. Throw doo-doo at him. For now, it's easy to abuse. Like, I rolled way early there. Well, he's still really easy to outrun right now. That completely whiffed. You love to see it. There. That's like 2k. Oh, the Toxic wore off already. Did I just spam Lightning Spears? I tried to jump attack in there. Not the smartest move I've ever done. Okay, so the Rot is actually pretty good. The poo-poo seems to be the damage of like one spell. Do I have flies? I can't use it. They require arcane. I have not fought that boss yet. Doing that boss might be easier than this guy, actually. Oh, I forgot to use the physic. Okay, how much damage can I do with Pest Threads if he's cooperative? 1300-ish? So Pest Thread still seems to be the way to go. Oh god. Wasn't expecting that move so early. I think Astal would be not as bad as this, because I can just Pest Threads him to death. Wing. Okay. And what would be great is if I could spam Exalted Flesh, but it takes an Arteria Leaf, which there's only like 30 of per playthrough. Does the Crimson Tear that prevents death work with Bubble? It doesn't actually prevent death, it just heals you when you get low, and I don't get low enough for it to heal me ever. Did the stomp twice. That was greedy of me. Okay, I think it's better to keep distance. I should have jumped that. Or rolled towards him. I think it's better to keep distance and use Lightning Spear than try to use Pest Threads, because it's inconsistent. We came to this conclusion last time. Yeah, when you were fighting Millennia, it was preventing death for you. Do you see how little health I have? What happened for you was you were hit many, many times, and it reduced your health to near 0, and then it saved you. My health gets reduced from 100% to 0%, so it has no opportunity to save me. Can I get 2 off? I don't think so. Well, it got 2 off at the cost of my physic. That's not worth. Couldn't roll in time. Yeah, so the most success I've had is with Rot. Wouldn't it be fine to use talismans to increase stats? No, they have weight. Okay, how many rot pots am I down to? They do seem to help a lot. Why weight is bad? Because that's the primary challenge for this challenge. I have 0 equip load, and I'm not allowed to go above 0. If that wasn't one of my restrictions, this run would be super easy. Get over here. I'll throw rot pots at you. Do your axe move. He dodged it. How dare. He wasted one of my rot pots. I can roll in time. Now for the fun part. Not sure why that missed. I did not roll in time. I think Rot Pot is still the way to go. It helps so much. Like a few thousand damage for free. Faith only, 0 equip load, no summons is the rules. Okay, I need more rot pots, which is gonna be, you're gonna be hearing that a lot. Malakath was the hardest thing so far. How many arcane do I have? I have 10 of everything that isn't Faith. I'm not allowed to boost any of my stats. So anything that uses any arcane, essentially, I can't use, because most things require 12 or 15. So this is the best spot I found for farming toxic mushrooms, and it sucks. So if anyone has a better toxic mushroom farming spot, please let me know. We can stop wasting everyone's time. Yeah, can I get a fist build that, like, I lunge for every attack, so even though it has really bad range, it, like, doesn't whiff every other hit? Yeah, if only I could parry. The game would be so much easier. Or Bloodhound Step. Either of those would make this run so much easier. Yeah, I can craft like 8 more pots. I'm gonna run out of butterflies. There's a cave by the cliff here. I think you can dodge the entirety of Waterfowl Dance with 2 Bloodhound Steps in the correct directions. Time to get rotted to death. Why you don't roll, you backstep. Yeah, it's still building up because I rolled in it. Give me that serpent bow. Yeah, now kill me. Got him. Rot and poison are 2 separate things. Rot does way more damage and lasts longer. Like, rot does an absolutely absurd amount of damage. You can do like 70% of a boss's health bar in 1 proc of rot. Which way am I going? Not this way. I'm still unclear as to what are the circumstances for butterflies respawning. What was my tactic for Malekith? So you can use this. So there are broken pillars. If you try to use this from the other side of one of the not broken pillars, it won't go over the pillar because it's too tall. But if you use one of the broken pillars, so you can put him on the other side of the broken pillar and then spam this from far enough away from the other side, it'll go over the pillar and hit him on the other side. And then for phase 2, what needs to happen is you need to cast this in a way that it hits him in the first phase and then continues to strike where his phase 2 spawns, so it hits him for free at the beginning of phase 2, and then you need to, at the beginning, do a specific step back twice and drink flask, and then he'll jump on you, which you can roll into, and then he'll whiff 2 attacks while you're spamming pest threads. So my 3 pest thread casts after the Ancient Dragon Lightning Strike hit him twice in his phase 2 was almost exactly enough damage to kill him. Yeah, so basically I just did it 100 times until it worked. Someone can probably find the clip in my Discord. I mean, someone that wasn't doing this challenge run could totally use my strat to cheese the first half of it. But the second half is the hard part of the fight. Now, unfortunately, there is an item that can trivialize the second half of the fight, which you get from when Bernal invades you, but Bernal only invades you if you've killed Rykard first. And this character cannot kill Rykard because the gimmick weapon weighs too much. So this is probably the most useful spell in in this entire run. Except when it does that, see? But I can do like 15,000 damage to Rykard in one cast of it, and I still can't kill him because his lava is too big in phase 2. Okay, the butterflies did respawn. I don't know what causes them to respawn, but they did respawn. Easy game. I don't want to fight this. See if I can lightning strike the flower. Nope. I just wanted to go out with a bang. Oh, I got it. Killed everything in the room except that flower over there. And that flower. See how good that spell is? Yeah, Radahn was nerfed heavily. I managed to kill him before the nerf, but I mean, I was cheesing him anyway. I was just staying on horseback and running away and using Black Flame. So I had, what, 14 butterflies? How many do I have now? 25. Rotten Breath is kind of broken. I feel like you shouldn't be able to rot Radahn because he's already rotted. Like, lore-wise, he should be immune to rot because he's literally already rotted. Okay, you can grab the mushroom from pretty good distance. Alright, we should be good for now. I think every boss in the game is vulnerable to bleed. Like in Bloodborne or something, they usually made it so some bosses were really, really difficult to bleed. You can have so much bleed proc in this game that I don't think anything is resistant to bleed, like, at all. Yeah, Radagon doesn't have blood, so that makes sense. I don't know whether or not Elden Beast is immune to bleed. Oh yeah, ghosts don't have blood. Alright, Godfrey. Wait for him to move a little bit so he doesn't dodge. I rolled into it. You'll love to see it, and then he did that. He pulled out that move pretty early. Phase 2. Rolled early. We love that. Okay, so Rot makes it a lot easier to get to his phase 2. I want to at least, like, go gauge how much harder Astal is, if he is even harder. Like, I have this here, I can just run, go fight Astal. Yeah, he has a phase 3. This is where I went to test all my damage miracles. This is where you get a Rot Dagger that I can't use. Get how quickly that rots me, dude. Coffin Express. Sure takes his time getting in, standing in the rot. Yeah, great swords have a bit more reach than most melee weapons. He is very vulnerable to rot. I don't think pest threads deal poise damage. He might be very vulnerable to Ancient Dragon Lightning Strike if I can get a good cast off. Most of my experience fighting Astal, though, he was aggroed on a thing that I summoned instead of me. Look at him, he's beautiful. Kept the rot status. It would have been so funny if you just dropped dead from the rot in that cutscene. There isn't like a grace or a stake here, right? Oh, there's a stake. Does it have arms? Nope. Alright, let's go get killed. Oh, I didn't roll it in time. I didn't remember how instant it was. So we're off to a great start. Now he's gonna do his tail move. Or that. Can I hit this before I die? Okay, that's a reasonable amount of damage, wouldn't you agree? That's gonna kill me? Oh, he teleported away. And then I rolled into it. Okay, so I can do a decent amount of health. I thought maybe Pest Threads would be the way to go, but maybe the Lightning Strike is good. Yeah, there's just enough time to summon and roll away. Oh, you can see him briefly. Oh, that sucks. Physic. Do one of these. Yeah, this guy with the many Clash Thing aesthetics. Very good boss fight, though. $4,600 damage. Drink Flask. Okay, how much damage does Pest Threads do? Will I ever find out? Oh, this is gonna kill me, but I just want to see how much damage this does. 1,700? That's reasonable. I think I can spam Pest Threads until he dies. I'll get one free cast of Ancient Dragon Lightning Strike and then Pest Threads him to death. He's gonna do the tail move. So he's not gonna give me a free cast this time. Unless he is. Oh my goodness. Don't eat me, please. Okay, so he did that move immediately. Basically just pure luck. I need to get closer for the Pest Threads to do more damage. Oh, it just smacked me. See, I can get him pretty low. This is way easier than Horaloo. Yeah, there's something about the meteor shower that you can just spam dodge and it won't hit you. He didn't even laser move immediately. Give me a free spell? Nope. Aw, I was hoping I didn't have to roll another time. Oh my goodness. What? Let me get another cast off, bro. Got him. Easy game. Not even difficult. Spell's broken as hell. Ancient Dragon Lightning Strike. Every other spell in the game that does the same thing sucks. This spell, broken. I really hope they don't patch it. Pest Threads does more damage the longer it remains in the boss's hitbox. So, bigger enemy and closer you are, more damage it does. I think this is the way, this is where the seal is. Okay, so I can do Ronnie's ending. I just need to go become Elden Lord. This is the easy part. Oh yeah, why would I bother with Pest Threads? Because this takes too long to cast. I feel like if they let you charge a spell for 5 seconds, they deserve to take 15,000 damage. Are there any materials that are easier to farm here than anywhere else? I don't think so. Time for the boss fight. I assume. I'm a little far away. Yeah, that didn't hit him at all. Flew away, how rude. I love that you can cast this on horseback, but not the Firestorm. How much damage does Pest Threads do? Decent amount. It could do more if he wasn't so weird. Got him. Still counts. That guy gave more souls than Astel. Adula's Moonblade. Unfortunately, that is a sorcery. Sorceries are worthless to us. I mean, you literally can't give up on him. He's a required boss. I decided to take a detour. Starlight shards. Shards, starlight shards. There's only so many per playthrough, so please don't use them for FP regen. They're basically currency for certain vendors. I think it might just be Celavis. Yeah, they give you a lot of leeway for summons. I assume they actually want you to summon things in this game. Which would make the run so much easier for me. Even just the wolves would make the run so much easier. Hello. Yeah, I can't... Is this supposed to be 3 fingers or 2? Oh, it has extra knuckles. That's so gross. Oh, it makes gross noises. Why is there so much extra over here then? This isn't supposed to be the thumb? Up. What's this other ring, huh? Oh yeah, wasn't there a bonfire I'm supposed to talk to Randy's doll at? Not the regular one, but there's another one where you can like go to her tower, I think. Can I still do that, or did I just lock myself out of it?
So it was thee who would become my lord. Perhaps I needn't have warned thee. I am pleased, however. Thou art a fitting choice. I go round to the night sky. It is there I shall find mine order. I bid thee travel the path.
So does anyone know why she said that we sullied her name earlier?
We shall see each other once more.
Because it's like, I did everything she asked, and then she's like, You will sully my name no further. And I'm like, what did I do? I did exactly what you wanted. Oh, because you have to kill Renala? But she's fine. I mean, I know it's the same voice, and she straight up calls out in the boss fight, "I'm Ranni, and I won't let you do this," or whatever. I'm so confused because it's always like the other. It's either Ranni or Rena. Is it Ranni every time, and Rena just doesn't appear in the game? Talk to miniature Ranni.
I take it thou hast noticed. I shouldn't be surprised. I thought I might expound a little further upon the order I envision. Mine will be an order not of gold, but the stars and moon of the chill night. I would keep them far from the earth beneath our feet. As it is now, life and souls and order are bound tightly together. But I would have them at a great remove, and have the certainties of sight, emotion.
So when you fight Renala the Moon Queen, that's Ranni in the form of Renala.
I would abandon this soil with mine order.
She literally says in the cutscene, "I'm Ranni," and then the boss health bar says otherwise.
Mine will be an order not of gold, and I would abandon. Wouldst thou come to me? Mine will be an order not, and I would. Wouldst thou come to?
Okay, it's a spell cast by Ranni. So when you do fight her, Ranni notices and then is like, "I don't like you." And then you continue to do her quest, and she's like, "I guess you're okay." Oh, hey, look, it's Blaidd. Last time I didn't really let him speak. I'm okay if he just straight up kills me. She seems to look down on Tarnished, but why did she give you the bell at the beginning of the game? Yeah, she likes Torrent. I understand why people respect Torrent. Torrent is an amazing horse, but... is Torrent like a powerful eldritch being? Oh yeah, so the other thing, Ranni is behind the Black Blade Assassins, and so Ranni sent Black Blade Assassins after everyone that helped her for some reason. And of course they are no match for Blaidd. He did all his dialogue when I was at the top of the tower, so I didn't hear any of it. Whiffed. Man. Melina and Ranni are the same person? No, absolutely not. The only thing that's weird about Melina is the fact that she doesn't show up as often as she should. Okay, so Blaidd going insane is different from Ranni sending assassins after Blaidd. I mean, you can talk to Melina deliberately. But my first playthrough, I went through the entire game and saw her like 3 times. Wow, he's really got range on that. He doesn't care at all about getting hit. Why did Ronnie send assassins after Iggy, though? Like, Celavis, I feel like she planned to kill anyway, because I also planned to kill Celavis. He just sucks. Wait, hello? Oh, I thought he would stay there. He doesn't seem particularly concerned with my pest threat spam. Almost got me. The Guts cosplay. Or the closest thing to it, I think. Yeah, look at all these. He killed like 3 Black Blade assassins. Gives 2,000 souls. And if you want his mask, it's up here. It's actually a really good helmet. Hey, Celavis, I completely ignored you and now you're dead. Yes, now I can get Finger Maiden Thuralita and a Jar White. So this Jar White, if I was allowed to summon, is what I would summon. I don't think there's anything new for me up here. Yeah, you just get the memory stone and leave. What does it do? It's a dude that throws jars. He throws pots. Yeah, I'm not interested in actually doing anything that Celavis does, like with his potion to turn people into puppets. Creepy as hell. I'd rather just kill him. I still have this, if I want, like, the Fire Whip, but I don't want to kill Tragoth. Yeah, I don't need memory slots. I already got that. This doesn't even have a memory slot. If I go to the merchant in the manor, I can get another puppet summon. Oh, Pydia? He did. So I have to... Bell bearing. Call Iggy, he's crying. No, if I'm gonna show you what happens to Iggy at this stage of the quest. He does not appear to have another puppet for sale. This is broken, apparently. Might as well. I mean, I have so much money. Why are these 100? Or bones. That's what I've been spending all my money on, is bones. I think I do have the puppet. Yeah, Dolores. Yeah, I have Dolores. Oh no, Finger Maiden Theralina. Wasn't she someone you can summon for Radahn? How did she get made into a puppet? Why bones? I ran out of inventory space for all of the other consumables. So, like... Poison Bone Dart, capped. I should buy throwing daggers. Kukri, capped. I don't care about these. Poison Stone Clump and Poison Stone, capped. Explosive Stone, capped. I don't know where you can buy these. I assume they wouldn't be good for me. Capped on Glintstone scraps. I think you can only farm these, you can't buy these. I don't know where to buy these. I assume you can only farm these as well. Where do you even get this? I've gotten it twice, and I don't remember where you get this. There's a Bell-Bearing Hunter to unlock buying Gravity Stones. Are they any good? And would it be a chunk or a fan? They scale int, so I assume they suck. Would it be too much to ask for these to scale faith? I don't want to... The lightning pots are so expensive. I don't even have them on this character. None of these scale faith. It's so sad. Okay, let's go to Iggy. Very sad. Hey, look, War Counselor Iggy. Unless the lightning pots do like 5,000 damage, it's not worth. Oh. So last time this happened, and I was at this stage of the quest, I walked over here, and Iggy just teleported over here, and he was on fire.
Well, my fellow, as War Council, unthinkable. How could Blythe? How did he break free from his cell? No. More importantly, Blythe became a curse that plagued Lady Rani. Yet even in madness...
So by talking to him, I've killed him? Amazing.
I've made a grave misjudgment. And I thought myself a capable war counselor. I'll catch up with you soon enough, Blythe.
I'll catch up with you. So he's saying he's gonna die? Amazing.
You'll accept my apology.
I bought one of each of these, I think. No, I bought 2 of each of these. This is actually very good. Because there are a lot of weapon arts that are really powerful. Like, Sword of Night and Flame laser only takes 17 FP, and with that it's even less. Usually a lot better than sorcery. Yeah, he just goes zoop. Hey, Iggy. I don't know why that happens. He's like, I failed, I'm going to die, and then... Why the assassins? I mean, at least you get his helmet. Okay, how do I craft the lightning pots? I want to try one. Try one lightning pot. I know there's like an ancient dragon lightning pot. You can only make like 10 per playthrough. Ancient dragon bolt pot. Oh, you need gravel stones. You find the cookbook after defeating the dragon. How about I don't do that? Yeah, enclosed area at the end. Can I even make this jump? No, I have to go down there, I guess. Wah. Ow. That was worthless. I don't know where I'm going. I don't think this is the lift, Grace. Yeah, can I just go grab that real quick? That was useless for me. They still don't drop. Interesting. Now they drop. Okay. Just get me out of here. Oh, he jumped off after me. What a guy. Dragon Temple lift. Not take the lift. That'd go this way. Do I need to go past the dragon? Oh no, I fell. Might as well grab that. Golden Lightning Fortification. You know, I don't want to kill this dragon. Hey, look, he helped me kill the beasts. What a bro. How do I get back up? I don't think I can. You'll never take me alive. It was easier to do this. Well, the dragon's gone, so... I don't suppose this is the cookbook? Where the cookbook at? Ordnance ahead. That enclosed space is so far away from what the description implied. You'll never take me alive. Any cool stuff down here? Nope. Alright. Let's see how much damage I can get that to do. Okay, you said it's farmable, but how farmable is Gravelstone? Because it's supposed to be very rare. It spawns on the wings of the dragon in the capital. Eh. Commonly found on Stonehill structures. Do they respawn, though? Someone said that the isolated merchant in Dragon Barrow sells them, but I don't think that's an infinite stock. He sells 10. Yeah, nothing here says that there's a way to infinitely farm it. Yeah, a big pile would have, what, 5 of them? I would only consider using these if I can use them by the hundreds. Also, it's ritual pot, so it takes up the same space as the rot pot. Hot. 330. A lot of damage, you say? Smacking Horaloo with my Pata would do more damage than that. And we see Lightning Spear on that enemy. More than twice as much damage. They don't scale with faith. They scale with dex. Do any pots scale with faith? The holy damage pots? But then that's kind of useless to me. Because the whole thing is that all of the bosses that I'm going to do are very holy resistant. Except for Horaloo, actually. So there's a chance that they would be useful against Horaloo. The flame ones are terrible. They only scale with strength. Also, those run into the same problem where they're not infinitely farmable. Okay, this is the lightning pot thing. Hey, look, he sells gravel stones. I just bought 4,500 worth of stuff. Okay, so this is more sustainable, right? But again, doesn't scale faith. Awful. Alright, where do we get the holy water pots? Giant's Flame fire pots are S faith scaling. Alright. Giant's Flame fire pot. They use... These look like ritual pots, and they use FP. Yeah, if they use 10 FP, then I might as well just be throwing Black Flame. Although, they only take Fire Blossoms. Alright, where do I get Armor's Cookbook 7? The website is not working. Can I view a cached copy? Can be found in Fort Lyde. Lyde. Where the hell is Forlaid? It's in here. If I was doing a consumable only, I'm sure I would find this useful, but then again, these ones, the ones that take only volcanic stone, if I was doing consumable only, I would be spamming those. Because they're actually pretty good. But, the only way these would be useful is if they do like 1500 damage for me. Forlaid. Hey, look, it's Smo. I was really hoping I could jump that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, this is really funny. This Grace, 4 volcanic stone spawns right there. Very good for that pot. I think I can just run past this guy. Yoink. That's the thing I needed. Oh right, this bothered me for a while. He's right there. Fire Scorpion Charm. If only I could use talismans. Like, he only talks when you're, like, right here, but he's over there. An already opened chest. Why do you get the recipe for this here? Alright. These enemies seem like they would be fire resistant. Go to the windmill village. Yeah, so I never killed anything in this village. Because they seemed friendly, but I actually just didn't walk anywhere that there was that they were aggroed. Yeah, it says B Faith. Apparently the lore of this village is that they lure people in and skin them alive. And also they drop weapons that you gain runes on hit. I don't think Hoaraloo is tarnished, and I don't think Frenzy would affect him. Like, lore-wise, he's tarnished, but it literally means, like, other players and NPCs that are AIs of other players. Yeah, I never bothered to talk to that guy over there. Alright. How much damage can I do with Golden Vow? Flame grant me strength. I should use the fire physic, but whatever. 1100. Let's try with the fire physic. I don't think it's worth the effort to throw another oil pot. 1400. $1,700. Yeah, so these drop human bone shards, which you kind of want for certain recipes, but they also rarely drop weapons that give runes on hit, which are very good. Yeah, I was looking for something better than the rot pot, and I don't think there is one. You'd think it would be better to toss fire pots, but they don't scale faith. Does bleed pot actually apply bleed? Yeah, causing summoned spirits to assail them with a rabid fervor. Is there another pot that does bleed? Swarm pot. Location go here. Where do you find blood-tainted excrement? Found in the land of the new dynasty. So only in Mogwin Palace. And this cookbook you also find in Mogwin Palace. In the very middle of the bad area. Like right there. Oh. Crash? Game froze. Let me just task manager Elden Ring. Goodbye. on, baby. While it's loading, I can eat cashews. Best soul farming area in the game. Usually people shoot that bird with an arrow or something and then it runs over here and drops 10k souls, but it's much better to do something like this. Each of these guys gives like over 2k souls. So once you beat the game and you have the sword from the Elden Beast Remembrance, you can kill all of these in one weapon art. Where the cookbook at? All those blood tags. Oh, there's a Somber Smithing Stone 9 there? That's insane. You can actually get that early game. Ghost Glove Ward 8. Swarm of Flies. Does that happen to require Arcane? I assume it does. They just didn't wake up? Sweet. Cookbook is on the cliff. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Forgot about this invasion. Not the bees. 16 Arcane. Here's where all the poo-poo at. Hello. He didn't let me cast my spell. What a meanie. Worth a shot. Yeah, I see now what you're talking about. But I'm gonna kill the invader, because Pest Threads is broken. It's the cookbook I needed. Love Word 8 yet again. Rock grease. Why did it invade me now? All the dogs. I might as well just try to get that item. Got it. Where'd the invader go? Oh, there he is. Does faith help with what? I need it to use all my gear. Makes me do more damage, but only the things that scale faith. Is there an optimal poo-poo farm? That's one. I heard. I went, is there an optimal poo-poo farm? And your butthole. Oh, hello. I wasn't aware that I had aggroed this. Ooh, the bird can kill him. Get him, bird. Poo-poo. You cannot escape Pest Threads. What you can do is aggro the bird. I think I got aggroed by standing in the blood geyser. All right, I want to test the bleed pot. Okay, it's cracked pots, so that's good. I have to throw my fetid pots. No, my poo-poo pots. I throw poo-poo. How immune are these guys to poison? Damn. Damn. You really can't poison Albinaurix? Interesting. I assume farming regular mushrooms isn't a big issue. Yeah, Scales Arcane. How good is it at bleeding the boss? Do axe move. Do jump axe move. He just refused to do his move. Fine, I'll throw the pot. Okay, so if he's standing still, much better. Thing is, he is never standing still. Did I get a bleed proc out of that? I don't think I did. Suicide for the bleed proc. Nope. He hasn't been bled yet. 6 pots and he didn't bleed. It's not good. None of that did enough damage to justify it. I'd rather just lightning spear him. We'll throw the rest of these. Like, it hits like 3 or 4 times tops. Gross as hell. Yeah, at best, rot pots. Because 2 pots is potentially like a few thousand damage. So that's worth. The problem is it's so painful to farm the materials. Alright, a few more attempts. Okay, so the odds of this hitting favorably in the first phase are very low, but I might as well go for it. And then if that happens, then I'll rot pot him and play safe, so as to conserve my rot pots. So, like, the odds of that hitting very well are very low. Because he can just do that. Now we're in business, or he's in business, rather. 1,700 damage is not bad. It's just, it needs to hit multiple times to be worth it. Lightning bolt. It doesn't actually go very far. Lightning spear fizzles out at a certain range. Yeah, if Elden Stars was any good, then I would use it here. Maybe just to snipe him like here, like what I'm trying to do here. Maybe it would be useful at the beginning of the first phase. See, if that hit more than once, it would be useful. But what usually happens is that. If I could somehow get a cast off while he's in melee range without dying. See, it hit twice there. If I just had a summon, I could get a free hit. It would just do a lot of damage. Yeah, the frenzy spell. Do I even know what type of damage does that spell do? So I can boost it with the physic. Is it holy? Is it fire? I assume it's fire. Honed Bolt is really, really bad. It's mostly used for accuracy. It's slower and does less damage than Lightning Spear. Observe. Frenzied Burst. Fully charged. Not enough range. $1,200. Fully charged. And that's with, Flame Grant Me Strength. Here, this is not fully charged. Yeah, Lightning Spear is better. This is without the Lightning Physic. It's just straight up better, and it takes less FP. Ow. Never seen that move before. That's the, I'm about to punish you for trying to do something stupid and greedy. Alright, I want to try Elden Stars, because it's really bad, but I think at that beginning part of the fight, it's worth it to cast it once or twice. As opposed to Malekith's Blade, Black Blade. I already have the area unlocked, I just don't have the map. I'm trying to remember where Elden Stars is. It's like in a cave that you have to ride branches up onto. I think it's way over there. I'll fight that guy. I think it's where a lot of ants are. What's the point of this branch, bro? Aw. Cave. Ant. Yeah, there's a lot of souls in this room. We don't care about that. 4 or 5 ant queens, we don't care. We want Elden Stars. Unfortunately, it is poo-poo doo-doo. It takes 2 slots, it costs 47 FP, it requires 50 faith. And it has this long of a cast animation. It goes ding 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 ding. About 1,000 damage total. How much damage does Lightning Spear do? 600. The slower it goes, the more damage it does, actually. There is a way, though, to get it to impact the main projectile twice, but it depends on how the enemy moves. So let's... Golden Vow. Actually, I need to mix Physic for holy damage. There's a distraction incantation. It only works on, like, identical to player-sized human enemies. Holy. I think you can... I don't think holding down Elden Stars does anything. There's one. Cast 2 of them. There, see? It did like 1,400. That one only did like 1,000. See, his spell is better than mine. That's actually a weapon art, by the way. That weapon art is strictly better than this spell. If the main projectile did like 5,000 damage instead of like 800, then maybe it would be useful. Or if any of the little projectiles did more than like 10 damage. It won't give me enough time. This spell takes time and gives no time. Alright, I never went and got the holy pots. I just assumed that they're gonna suck. The distraction one does not work on Horaloo. Horaloo is not an enemy player or an AI enemy player, so it does not work on him. Maybe it'll tickle him so much that he'll just laugh to death. He'll die of laughter. I was out of stamina. Yeah, it's literally you flashbang yourself for about the same damage as a lightning spear. I'm not sure if Frozen Lightning Spear would... Like, it's difficult to get it to hit multiple times. And I've literally never gotten a successful Frostbite proc with it. By the way, that 1,000 damage with Elden Stars, keep in mind, I have plus 10 best seal in the game for that spell, 99 faith, and I was using every buff available to me, and it still only did 1,000 damage. See how it only hit once? That's so annoying. Rolled into it. It buffered my first roll, and so like I rolled backwards once, and then mashed roll forwards, and it rolled backwards. I've never gotten this spell to hit more than once. I don't think it can. I'd rather use O-Flame than Catch Flame, but that's melee range, it's very dangerous. I'd be better off using the Pata at that range, I think. Are there frost pots? I don't think there are frost pots. There are frost arrows. Can I hit him with more than one proc of this spell? Apparently I can't hit him with one proc of it. See, it only hits once no matter how many parts of the detonation he's in. And it does just enough that I can only cast it once per flask. 2 of them did not frostbite. It's pretty worthless. I'm telling you, I've literally never gotten frostbite to proc with this spell. Either they die before it procs, or it just doesn't have enough build-up. See what the glaive does. I've tried to use it before. I was only trying to use it against Malekith, so it was awful. There is literally no situation where I would prefer Frozen Lightning Spear over regular Lightning Spear. Like, there's Lightning Spear, which is this, and then there's the other Lightning Spear, which is the ground-based one. I don't even think this has the range for that. He punished it. As far as big, stupid, flashy incantations go that don't actually do anything, this one's at least somewhat faster. Yeah, that was about the same as the Frozen Lightning Spear, but worse. That's a PvP spell, but it completely leaves you open to, like, Waterfowl Dance is faster than that. Rivers of Blood will just obliterate you. This would do one good damage proc, but you'd have to be point blank range. It's not worth. See, this is supposed to be better than the Frozen Lightning Spear. I mean, there's a reason for Faith not having high damage, and that's because it can also heal, but this is really bad. Like, Elden Stars, really bad. I've tried Boulder Toss. I don't have, like, it's good on setups that have, like, cast speed and boost to it, but I can't use any of the boost to it, and I have really low cast speed, so it's actually really bad for me. If I can fully charge it. That's what it... What? What happens if I do it at, like, melee range? Will I ever be able to cast it? That did not do what I expected it to do. Yeah, Faith has good damage only if you're using Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike or Black Flame. There are so many other things that are way more broken than Elden Stars. If they quadrupled its damage, it would still be bad. Oh, they made Wrath of Gold legit the worst incantation in the game. The range is nothing, the cast speed is too long, and it does no damage anyway. Please do the jump move. Don't waste my time. He's not going to do the jump move. He did the jump move when I tried to cast something. Thank you for being unpunishable. Yeah, I think that spell sucks. Rotten Breath doesn't scale how well it rots with Faith. I want to test this on an enemy that isn't stupid. Or is stupid, rather. Okay. If I fully charge this Lightning Spear at point blank range, how much damage does it do? 2,300. If I'm not at point blank range, how much damage does it do? 700. And it did worse to him, because he was aware. And how much damage does this do? 1,500. So, it's marginally better than a Lightning Spear. if you use it point blank, and it has a huge wind-up animation. So what we're learning is this spell is Garbanzo. Garbanzo. There's a double version of it, I think, but I think it's really bad. Here, someone asked about Honed Bolt earlier. Here's Lightning Spear. Fast, 1500 damage. Honed Bolt. Very slow. Less damage. Very slow. Less damage. It's just a lot harder to dodge in PvP. Death Lightning. I was hoping this would be good against Malekith, but you can only hit things once per cast. Ooh, a glowing eye one. Look how much damage this does when you fully charge it and it actually hits. 3,700 damage. Unfortunately, it's extremely unreliable and it only hits once. And that's with a fully charged one. See? That guy's right there and it missed. It leaves behind a Death Cloud, which is an interesting mechanic, but it lasts for 1 second. And that only matters in PvP. When is someone going to stand this close to you in PvP and just let that happen? Try to use Rot Breath in PvP and let me know how it goes, because it's real easy to punish if you have any sort of range or weapon art, or you can move. I had high hopes for this spell, but it only hits once, no matter how many fireballs hit them. Also, Flame of the Fell God is apparently a legendary incantation, but is worse than regular Fireball. Behold, Flame of the Fell God. Misses half the time. The only unique mechanic about it is the fire it leaves behind. But as you can see, it doesn't do any freaking damage. Also, Flame of the Fell God misses most of the time because bosses are mobile and it has an extremely delayed detonation. Here. Compare O Flame. Flame of the Fell God did what, 1100? Here's O Flame. 800. You can spam it. Now, instead of Flame of the Fell God, we use Giant's Flame. Take Thee. Does more damage. And takes about the same amount of time to cast. And I imagine it has a bigger AoE. And it costs like half the FP, even if you fully charge it. Like, Flame of the Fell God, just garbanzo. This would be good if it was possible to get it to do any more damage. But it's not. I mean, with talismans, I could do an extra 200 or 300 or something. Meanwhile, you can just use Scouring Black Flame. Oh, it missed horribly. Love to see it. 800, and they burn, so it's like O Flame, but better. I don't know why it went up there. That's so funny. Here, I fully charged it. It's just too high. It's like above waist height. Godfrey is small? What kind of... What do you mean? So which one? I'm pretty sure this is useless. I'm pretty sure this is useless. There's another one. There's another frenzy spell that I don't have. Like, I just cause madness on myself and it doesn't do anything. Oh yeah, this thing is... Like, I thought it would be good, but it's not even as good as Pest Threads. Well, it broke stance. That's something. It seems better than most of the fireball based. Though it does just cause madness and I die. Unending Frenzy. Yeah, I don't have that one right now. Where do I get Unending Frenzy? Unendurable Frenzy. It is in the Yellow Annex Ruins. Over here-ish. I don't know if sleep pots work. I've never encountered anything sleep in the game. Like, I've never been slept, I've never slept anything, I don't know what it does. Whee! Hello. Ow. Ow. That was rude. How long do they stay asleep? And how many hits can I hit them? How many times can I hit them before they wake up? Just once, I assume. And then they wake up. But yeah, letting him stand still for a second would be really good for Ancient Dragon Lightning Strike. Hello? Oh, that's where he is. Is this the guy that, if I kill this guy, does the fog go away? Or is he just here? Someone was like, there's a mini-boss that you can kill to make the fog go away. And I'm like, that would be stupid. Oh, you get a riposte when you sleep them? Okay, is there a Grace anywhere near here? I know there's one in the tunnel. Hello. That's not what I wanted. So the big Ghost Dragon Knight thing that I was showing earlier, if you stand in its right knee behind it, it will only do one move, and that move doesn't hit you there, so you just R1 it to death. And it can't hit you. Because when what it does is it tries to turn around, but its own hitbox pushes you, so you stay in the same spot. So it just tries to turn around again, but then it pushes you again. Get off Hort. Unendurable Frenzy. Is it any good? Let's find out. It might be good if I had the Frenzied Flame catalyst, but I don't. How much damage it do? What was that? What direction did it aim at the end? What is this spell? So it goes that way, and then it goes all over the place. And then I get madness anyway. I pressed it once, I'm not holding it. Yeah, this spell is poo-poo doo-doo. The lightning pots were better. Let's try the holy pots. Unless the wiki says they have no phase scaling. Why does it cost FP? You're throwing holy water. It doesn't say that it has any scaling. Is there an incantation that does heavy poise damage? If there is, it has a very, very long cast animation. We were talking about sleep pots. Oh, I buy this from Kale. I buy it from Sounda. Sounda? I think the incantation that does the most poise damage is probably Bestial Sling, and it takes like 12 casts of it to stagger any boss in the late game. Hey Santa, I want to throw holy water and have it cost mana.
Goodbye.
At least they're cheap. You can't just call him Miyamoto or whatever. I have been to Jarburg. I still only have 4 ritual pots. It just says it's ancient and a stream of golden shooting stars that assail the area. What about this made it seem like it could stagger things? Is there a better holy water pot? Because I wasn't able to find one. It has A, faith scaling, which is better than the Giant's Flame pot had. 533. And then it didn't seem to do anything afterwards. So the Pata is better. Sleep pots. They require Trina's Lily, which are exceedingly rare. And it uses FP. Sacred Order pot. Definitely uses ritual pots. It requires a golden centipede. Yeah, there are like 15 golden centipedes in the entire game. He is strong versus frostbite and hemorrhage. He is weak to lightning and physical thrust. Yeah, he's pretty weak to rot and poison. He has 40% holy absorption and 0% lightning, so lightning is the way to go. Nothing mentions sleep. Sleep doesn't exist. I'm confident that sleep is not actually a mechanic in this game. Everyone's just gaslighting me. This item that I'm hovering over doesn't exist. Alright, I'm gonna throw 2 sleep pots at Godfrey, and if he doesn't fall asleep, I'm gonna say the mechanic doesn't exist. If only I could use anything other than these 2 weapons. physic do I have? I think it's lightning. Yep, that's lightning. My skin is Patrick Star pink. I am Patrick Star. This is as close as I could get. Alright, do axe move. Do jump axe move. Do jump axe move. There. Sleep pot. He didn't fall asleep, mechanic doesn't exist. He almost let me get it off. I'm not wasting yet another Trina's Lily. Alright, fine, I'll throw 3 pots at him. Not like I use the lilies for anything else. I'll throw 4 pots at him. Why do I need him asleep? So I can walk up to his face and cast my most powerful spell. Do your axe move, guy? No? Okay, I'm throwing pots at you. More pots? Nothing. Mechanic doesn't exist, all of you are gaslighting me. I broke the sleep by throwing another sleep pot at him, is what you're saying? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Well, there goes like 9 lilies for science. I don't know where I would go about finding them again. Wonder if you can sleep Ratigan. I think that may have missed. Keep glowing. He sleeps for 1 second, bro. Actually useless. Mechanic does not exist. I didn't even get to, like, start casting my spell before he woke up. Can I, like, remove this crafting recipe from the list? Can I just, like, delete this from the game? All right, I want to get one more cast of this that actually hits more than once off, and then I'll go to sleep. You know what else worked with the Godskin Noble duo? Killing them. Worked pretty well. The best crowd control is death. Not the death status ailment, but actually dying. This spell in particular, which you get right before the Godskin duo, is excellent at killing both of them. At the same time, through pillars. See how both of those missed? It's really good at not actually hitting things sometimes. Walk slowly towards me, please. See all of those... It hit everywhere around him, like a stormtrooper. Want to hit him once. Once. It worked. Hit him once again. Man. I knew he was going to do that move. The DOS 2 school of anything is put 50,000 pounds in a chest and telekinesis it and backstab people for 200,000 damage. And have 10% lifesteal, so you full heal every turn. If the game lets you. In DOS 2, it's really, really easy to do that. There's a quest chest that has infinite durability, so you can put infinite things in it, and it will never break. That's the only reason I got anywhere near as far as I did. Like, in the very first combat encounter in DOS 2, you have a... You have like a shiv that does 2 to 3 damage or something. There are ball and chains around because they're prisoners. They weigh 25. You can throw them and they do 12.5 damage and they can backstab. So why would you ever hit things with your dagger? Just throw the environment at people. If you try to actually play the game as if you're playing like Dungeons and Dragons or something, it's horrifically balanced. You will never get past the tutorial island. Throwing anything at anyone in DOS 2 can backstab. And the damage is based on the weight. And you can put a crate inside a crate. There's no such thing as, like, putting a portable hole inside a bag of holding. You can put infinitely many crates inside infinitely many crates. And the crate on the outside will weigh the same as all of the crates on the inside, put together. Backstab in DOS 2 is based solely on the angle. If you are behind them, it will backstab. Yes, you understand the concept of the Barrelmancer. Now, there is a quest chest that has infinite health, so you can put infinitely many things into it. So I went around the ship, and I took everything out of the ship and put it all into the quest chest, right? And then you have one person that's in the hub world, the ship, that can Instantly transfer the item from one person's inventory to the other person's inventory, regardless of distance or combat status. The base damage of the hit when you throw something is equal to half the weight. So if you have something that weighs 1,000,000, you will do 500,000 damage per hit. We're talking about Divinity Original Sin 2. Very good game, but as I said, if you don't do what I'm describing, you will not win. How much health does the biggest thing have? It doesn't matter. You can scale your damage to infinity. If you are in a position, if you are 50 feet away and their back is facing you and you shoot them with a crossbow, that counts as a backstab. In the same vein, if you throw a big heavy crate at them, it will backstab. I mean, you can win without doing what I'm describing, yes, but I'm saying if you try to play it like you would play any other game, you will lose. You're like, oh, I'm going to do this quest, and I'm going to, try to find a better dagger for my rogue. You're just going to die. Everything does 10 times more damage than you, and all your weapons suck. There's no concept of... So, like, this is a problem in a lot of RPGs. It's like, I don't know if I'm at the area I'm supposed to be in. Like, if I go the wrong way, everything's level 20, so I have to go the way that... But there is no way that's the correct way to go. Everything sucks. Oh yeah, and one rank in the telekinesis skill lets you throw anything of infinite weight. Like, before it was based on your strength, but once you get level 1 telekinesis, you can throw anything. One rank in necromancy is 10% lifesteal. I never got to the point where I had invisibility. I didn't actually get that very far into the game. I got to where I was infinite durability quest chest and doing quests with that, and the game was still difficult. That's when I stopped. And yeah, I played, like, this was years ago. So they've probably changed a few things. Was I playing honor mode on my first run? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I didn't pick the hardest difficulty right away. I think I picked the normal difficulty. Did I not recruit anyone to my party? What do you mean? You're railroaded into having at least 4. Literally, like, the first area, after the, basically, tutorial cutscene, like, you go to the slave colony, essentially, is what it is, right? You go onto the beach, you encounter, like, your first enemy. That's not supposed to be the first enemy you encounter, but you encounter your first enemy on the beach in the slave area. And even if you have a party of 4 people, if that's what you did, you went straight from the beginning of the game to that guy, he will kill all 4 of you. That was my experience with the game. Every enemy that I found on the first island in the game wiped my party every time. The crocodiles, the dude-eating corpses. I don't think I found the turtles. And then I went to, like... I basically ran past everything and got to the castle where they were making people... What's the term for it? Like, they were basically killing the people that had the collars on, and there was a cutscene about it. That was where I went next. Like, everywhere in between, I ran past everything. Because, absolutely... Where do you gear up? That is the first place. That is the first area. There's no gear anywhere. Even when I started stacking chests and chests and had telekinesis and blah, 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 blah. Even when I started one-shotting everything every turn. So basically I finished Act 1 and got to the main area where you actually have your own ship and you're able to go do things independently and you're not railroaded into being on that stupid prison colony. Even once I got that past that, I still didn't find any armor. I didn't have any money to buy things from vendors. If you're saying the meta is to just steal everything, I guess I didn't want to do that. Yeah, we're talking about DOS 2. How do you do a run like this? Pain. And really, really good incantations. I don't even know what Respec Mirror is. Unless you're talking about Elden Ring. I think I found like one dagger and like 2 pairs of pants or something, and they were like 1 armor better than like the rags that you start out with. So yeah, I didn't have a good time in the early game of DOS 2. See, I was absolutely terrified of exploring because literally everything I encountered wiped my party every time. Interesting that you can run up that. Yeah, so I didn't look up what you're supposed to do. Like, if the early game is so rigid that in order to not die in every encounter, you have to look up a guide for where to go and what to pick up for the first 2 hours of the game, I don't like that. I'd rather just stack infinitely many things in a chest. I didn't even know there was a crafting system, so yeah, it could probably be better, considering I didn't know it existed. It just works. Yeah, I really liked when I had broken the game. That was fun. I played it soon after it first came out. I think there were a bunch of patches after I stopped playing. Yeah, this is supposed to be like Guinevere's chamber. Yeah, I'm just gonna end the stream and go to sleep. One more attempt. I want to see if I can get Ancient Dragon Lightning Strike to hit more than twice. Oh yeah, the other thing about DOS 2 was, you know, I didn't make my own character because I was like, okay, these guys have like quests, right? Like the actual characters have actual quests, and like they're voiced well and stuff. Like I wanted to play one of the actual characters, right? So I played Lohse, and Lohse's thing, pretty much immediately in Fort Joy, you find something that can just TPK you if you're playing Lohse. But there's a way, there's like an extremely low chance. Like you level up once, and then you're able to do that, and then it's even worse when you pass the check. If I play it again with someone who guides me through the entire game, then what am I even doing? I could just watch someone play it on YouTube. If I, the person who obsessively memorizes every number and every mechanic in every game, if I'm having trouble with the early game of that game, and I need someone to walk me through it, that's really bad. Alright, I'm going to sleep.